Hello everybody and welcome to my channel here on YouTube. My name is Elena Burnett. I know a lot of you already know me. I'm a relationship and dating specialist who happen to use tarot card to see more, to dig a little more into the subconscious of the person and see blocks and see issues and see things that maybe the person is not aware. But today we're going to talk about something about relationship that I hear a lot in my consultation. People come to me and they say, I'm falling out of love with my partner. What does it mean? Why that happened? Very simple. When somebody says, I'm falling out of love, it means I'm falling out of love, I'm falling in love with somebody else. I know that sounds brutal, but let me explain to you a little bit why it's happening. When a person is in a relationship and they don't feel validated, they don't feel they have your attention, and they don't feel like you are in the present with them in the moment when they're sharing something, the person feels rejected. The person feels abandoned. When that is going on for a long time, that the person doesn't have a mirror, doesn't have somebody that is there to give the support, to listen to what they say, to make that person more important than themselves when that person is sharing something about themselves, and that going on for a long time, that creates emptiness. That creates that the person goes inside themselves and they feel more and more rejected, more and more abandoned. So they disconnect from you emotionally, especially, I repeat, when this is going on for a long time. So what is the solution? A lot of people find the solution to fall in love with somebody else. They look for the validation outside the house because they lose hope. And when a person loses hope, that's what's going on. So I know a lot of people trying to communicate with their partner, hey, I want more attention. You're always busy. That is not the way, especially with a man. You cannot say to a man, hey, you're always busy. You don't pay attention to me. I'm always alone. I have done that. It's not working. And I can admit it, I did it too. The way you communicate, if you want more attention, you have to do it in a subtle way so that you don't put pressure on your partner. Especially we're talking about a man. A man don't like when a woman asks them for more attention, more sex, more whatever. They don't like that. You see, they don't like that because that push them away. They feel responsible. They want to feel like they are free in the relationship, and then they keep coming back for more. So I want to specify something. When you happen to be in a situation like that, that you don't know how to communicate, how are you going to say to your partner, hey, this is not working? Because you have to be able first to say, what is it that is not working? You have to be able to say what you don't want before you can be able to say what you want. This is what I teach. I can teach you how to do it that in the right way. How can you communicate with your partner? I want more sex. I want more attention. I want more of you without pushing him away. That I will explain to you in one of my consultations. But right now I will tell you that falling out of love is because they are falling in love with somebody else. Is they're looking for that validation outside the house. Now, there is a way that you can get your man getting back to the relationship with you if this is where you're dealing, if this is where it's going on in your house. But in order for that to happen, you have to make some changes as a woman to bring him back, to make him want to be around you, to make him want to share, to make him want to open up again. Well, if you want to find out how to do that, how to make your man fall in love again with you without having him, without making him get out of the house and find that validation that he's not finding at home, how you bring him back. And you can say, why would I do that? He's cheating on me. I don't want him anymore. Okay, that's ego-based. Is you lost. You see, love, when we talk about love and it's real, the ego doesn't, it has nothing to do with love. You see, there is two things in life. We have love that comes from our soul, or have fears that come from our ego. If that's your attitude and you want to let it go, I guess it's not that important for you. But if you want to do your 50% correct, if you want to be vulnerable, if you want to put your heart out there so you can get it right, and even let's say the guy doesn't come back because maybe it's not meant to be, fine, but at least you do your 50% correct. And that's what I teach people, to do the 50% correct. Whether that person stay with you or whether that person doesn't stay with you, that is not the point. And I know you think that's the point. No, 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 no. The point is that you do your 50% correct. If you do your 50%, there is no regret. You don't lose your integrity. That's what I go. That's what I do. That's how I help people. So I invite you to go to my website, www.elenaburnett.com, and look some of my work. my blogs. I write for many magazines. I do it in Spanish, I do it in English, I will do it in French soon. But I want you to look at those. I want you to look at my videos. I want you to look at all my material and all my testimonials and see that my work works. So I will come back next week and bring more issues. But remember, if this is what you're dealing, if you have heard that I'm falling out of love, keep in mind what I told you. And if your situation is kind of different, and you have a kind of different situation where this is, because I'm talking about falling out of love that is happening now. If you're talking about somebody that is a cheater, that's a different thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when you have a relationship that is stable, and one day your boyfriend or your husband say, I'm falling out of love. So understand what's going on behind. So stay with me and all my videos, and I hope to see you next week.